Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Friday, August 2nd. Today is the official release of our English language newspaper, the Phuket News, as well as our Russian language sister paper, Novosti Phuketa. Today also marks the release of our lifestyle magazine, Window on Phuket. Grab your copy at any location around the island. A link for the distribution points will be in the description. You're watching Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. It's unclear if the Lang police will arrest a man who is accused of spying on a girl while taking a shower at her home in Pa Khlok after he was confronted by angry residents who assaulted him. During a search of his bike, however, they found women's underwear, a condom, a cucumber, and more. The confrontation, which reportedly took place shortly before 11 p.m. on Wednesday night at Ban Bang Rong in Pa Khlok, was caught on video and posted on social media. It shows a group of angry young men, a group of locals, shouting at the man over what had allegedly transpired. The man, who was not identified by police, had been spotted peeping at a young girl taking a shower nearby. The mother of the girl spotted him and shouted for help as the man fled, and that's when a group of young men pursued him and surrounded him as he attempted to flee on his motorbike. The 4-minute clip shows the man attempting to calm the group down, saying he was staying in Kamala and had stopped for several reasons. Still, at one point in the clip, one of the young men elbowed him in the neck, another punched him in the head. The man remained trying to calm things down there, but then later he took off on foot after he was kicked in the head, and the rest of the group attempted to attack him. Soon after, police arrived at the scene and searched the man's motorbike, which he had left there. During their search, they found women's panties, condoms, a small jar of Vaseline, and a cucumber in a compartment under the motorbike seat. They also found the man's wallet and his identification cards. Police say that they are still investigating, but have yet to confirm apprehending the man. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Police are still investigating a fatal crash that took place on Thursday morning that claimed the life of a motorcyclist who collided with a truck on Thepkrasattri Road in the Muang Mai area. The crash took place just after 8 a.m. on Thursday morning near Village 5 Bang Muang Mai southbound on Thepkrasattri Road. The victim, identified as Kitisak Takcheo, had been driving his motorbike on the road when he fell right under a truck and was ran over, killing him instantly. Although there has been no official verdict at the time of press, police believe that the victim lost control of his bike. Upon arriving at the scene, authorities spoke with the driver of the truck, who was standing near his vehicle. Police confirmed that the truck driver had been taken to Talang police station to face further questioning to enable police to proceed with the case. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A crackdown is taking place on foreigners who overstayed their visas, and over the last week and a half, Phuket Immigration officials have identified and arrested 7 foreigners for the offense. A report on the crackdown by immigration officers on the island says that the arrests spanned last Tuesday, July 23rd, and into yesterday, Thursday, August 1st. The longest overstayer was a Pakistani national identified only as Mr. Muhammad, who overstayed 1,377 days, or just over 3 years and 9 months. Then there's a Nigerian national identified as Mr. Bright, who overstayed 599 days, or just under 1 year and 8 months. The last 5 overstayers included 2 Egyptian nationals, 2 more Nigerian nationals, and 1 Myanmar national, all of whom overstayed less than 1 year. All 7 were charged and face legal actions, according to immigration officials. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Just before you break a bone.
It's a parent's nightmare in Krabi as an 18-year-old Dutch tourist who had gone missing while on holiday with his parents during a hike at a viewpoint was found dead a day later on Thursday.
18-year-old Dutch holidayer Tim Bakker was on holiday with his parents in Krabi when the trio hiked the Dragon Crest Mountain viewpoint, known in Thai as Khao Nong Nak, in the Koh Phi Phi National Park in Krabi Province back on Wednesday afternoon. The group trekked to the top of the mountain and shared the viewpoint. Then, the parents later descended down the mountain to get some food and beverages at a local shop. When they returned, they couldn't find their son at the rendezvous point that they had agreed upon. After their son failed to answer their phone calls, that's when they reached out to local authorities to locate him. It took over 20 hours for authorities and 2 search teams to finally find the man at about 2 p.m. on Thursday, but it was too late. His body was found over a cliff into a ravine, and at last report, rescue teams were still determining how to retrieve the body given the dangers of the area. So far, officials believe the tourist had fallen while exploring the cliff area. For more, visit the link in the description.
The government has made a U-turn in their attempts to recriminalize cannabis, instead choosing to create a framework for medical cannabis to be available nationwide, a move that has earned praise from the president of the Phuket Cannabis Association, who says that the move will help preserve the multi-billion baht industry.
Cannabis was taken off the list of Category 5 narcotics back in mid-2022, but ever since the Pheu Thai Party took the reins of the government, holding the premiership and the majority in the ruling coalition, they've been pushing towards reversing the move. This push has seen a lot of criticism, not just by many operators of cannabis businesses nationwide, big and small, but also top politicos and analysts who say that reversing such a law in the span of just 2 to 3 years adversely impacts investor confidence, as it poses a risk to invest in the country with laws changing every few years. Thailand has just over 15,000 licensed shops across the country, and Phuket at the moment is home to 2,000 of those licensed cannabis shops, which is a year-round tourism business. The president of the Phuket Cannabis Association, Pungwarit Wangpatrabanich, says that recriminalizing cannabis would not just force the closure of many of the cannabis shops in Phuket, but would see the island lose anywhere between 6,000 to 8,000 jobs. Nationally, Thailand itself would also see about 45,000 jobs affected by such a move. However, over the last few weeks, the government has shown a willingness to put forth laws that would instead ban recreational cannabis and create a set of regulations for medical cannabis. PCA President Pungwarit says that his organization is on board with regulating the cannabis industry in Thailand, so long as it doesn't kill the entire industry. He stated, quote, "The government can regulate how much cannabis people can buy during a specified period of time. They can make a law saying that only people with prescriptions are allowed to be sold cannabis. They can do all this, and it would be okay, but what they should not do is make cannabis illegal again." He went on to say, quote, "Although cannabis businesses do not currently pay any industry-specific taxes, the potential loss in VAT revenue for the government is significant, estimated to be around 10 billion baht or more if a 7% VAT were applied." For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks for ending your week with us here on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. Have a great weekend out there, and we'll see you back here next week. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.